Hey fellow cruisers, Jeff here with a word of warning from Carnival Cruise Lines that I'd like to not only pass along to you, but also elaborate on just a little bit. Thanks for watching today. Passengers on a recent Carnival cruise that had a stop in Ensenada, Mexico, had a letter delivered to their cabins warning them about the risk of becoming involved with a certain wildlife encounter being offered in Ensenada. Here's what the letter said. Quote, "As you get ready for our visit to Ensenada, we have an important advisory. You may encounter restaurants and attractions not associated with the ship's shore excursions program in the port of Ensenada that allow you to touch or otherwise interact with tiger cubs. For public health, safety, and environmental reasons, Carnival recommends that you do not partake in such attractions, including but not limited to the tiger cub attractions." End quote. Now I get it, the idea of interacting with a baby tiger can be very appealing, but there are several factors to consider. First of all, let's face it, these probably aren't the most professional animal handlers, and you could get bitten or scratched. Secondly, the animals may be drugged or not healthy. And finally, there's a very good chance that these animals aren't being treated well or properly cared for, and by supporting these attractions, you're contributing to that misery. Now, on a side note, this exploitation isn't limited to just animals. On our last stop in Ensenada, we were warned not to buy candy or gum from children because parents were taking the children out of school, missing out on their education to work on the streets when the cruise ships came in. Hey, while you're thinking about it, please take a moment to like this video to help get this important message recommended to others, and then subscribe to the Backroads Tourist channel. I'd really appreciate it. My wife and I enjoy having wildlife encounters when we cruise, but we always do it in conjunction with a legitimate facility. One of our favorites was in Costa Rica, where we visited a sloth sanctuary. The people who run this facility told us that many times female sloths are killed and their babies are taken from them and used as photo props for tourists. The rehab center doesn't allow you to hold or even touch the sloths, both for your safety and theirs. There are a lot of ways to have experiences with exotic animals in a legitimate setting, so I'd like to echo what Carnival is saying and encourage you not to support questionable wildlife encounters, whether it be tigers in Ensenada, sloths in Central America, or any other offer that looks a little shady. So what's your favorite legitimate wildlife encounter experience? We've enjoyed Chriselle's Wildlife Refuge in Haines, Alaska, the Costa Rica Sloth Sanctuary, the Bonarong Wildlife Sanctuary in Tasmania, and Port Oasis in Cartagena, Colombia. Hey, thanks again for watching. Thanks for liking, and thanks for subscribing. You might also want to check out that video that's being recommended to you right now. You might just like it. Hey, I'm Jeff, and I hope to see you on a future cruise.